Okay, so today I am on a beast of an electric scooter. This is the Solar Hyperion, which is a new electric scooter coming from Solar Scooters. This does have a price of $3,299, but this thing has two 3,500 watt motors. Yes, two of those, and they both peak out at 4,500 watts. So you have a total of 9,000 watts of power, and the scooter can go up to 65 miles per hour, which I don't know if I'm brave enough to go all the way up there, but I have gone around 50 miles per hour myself, so this thing is a monster. And I'm only on level 2 right now, so I'm not even like going the fastest that I can even on this road, but I'm gonna pump it into 3 right now, and now I'm zooming even faster on this thing. And the braking is also very responsive too. You do have nut hydraulic disc brakes on this thing, and the braking is just really, really good and stable. And it's just a very fun scooter to ride in traffic like this, where I feel like I can keep up and actually just pass all of the cars that I'm driving next to. And so now I'm just coming to a nice, smooth control stop here with the brakes. The brakes are really good, so you have some massive rotors on these. Now this Hyperion also does have regen braking as well, and that helps with the smoothness when you do release the throttle. And even if you're not like touching the brakes, it just comes down to a very nice, slow and steady stop. And so the scooter also does have two 55 amp controllers on this thing. So just a massive specs with this, but also this does have a range going up to 70 miles. So you can go pretty fast, but also you can go pretty far. And the scooter also does have front and rear adjustable suspension. And you can see I'm just like bouncing on it right now. It's very cushiony, and it's good that these are adjustable, so you can lock them out if you want to give you just a better platform for speed. But if you want something that's just more comfortable for riding on bumpy roads and stuff like that, you have that ability. And so yeah, you have preload and also a rebound dampening adjuster here. So it's really nice to be able to adjust the suspension to your particular needs. But yeah, just I'm able to ride and just bounce up and down. It feels so good. And this doesn't have an external steering damper. It actually has everything built into the frame of the scooter, and also with the front and on the rear, you will find that the stability is awesome on this thing. And so when you're going at faster speeds, you're not gonna get that speed wobble. Now I'm gonna get to my speed test here in a second, but let's talk about the design of the scooter. So the scooter does come in two different base colors. So you get black and gray that you can choose from, but this does also have some 360 Tron lighting is what it's calling it. So this basically goes around the deck of the scooter, and you have a few choices to choose from. And so you have red, purple, cyan, and green, and I went with the red for this particular scooter. Now you also do get a 2,000 lumens headlight on the front. Super bright. You also do get a brake light on the rear, and also this scooter does come with turn signals, and the controls for the turn signals are located up here on the handlebars. And you actually do get a little light to let you know that you have one or both of the turn signals engaged. No sound, which I would like to hear, but it's nice to being able to just look down and see a visual representation if you have the turn signals engaged. Now also up here on the handlebars, you will find the most innovative thumb throttle that I've used on a scooter. So I don't know if this is just like something brand new for Solar scooters, but this is the first time I've used something like this, where I'm actually able to just gently press down on the thumb throttle, and it gives me that speed. It's nothing too jerky or too aggressive, and I have very good control over the amount of speed that I want. And this is especially good for a takeoff with the scooter that is powerful as this one. So yeah, this thumb throttle has just spoiled me. I don't want to use any other scooter with another throttle besides this one, because it is just so good. And this also does have a 4.3-inch color display. A lot of good information on this, including just the riding mode that you're in, your speed, your distance traveled, your odometer, all that good stuff. And also show you your battery percentage that you have left, or you can choose to show the voltage if you wanted to. And the screen is also rated IP67 for water resistance, so this will be fine in light to moderate rain. Now the scooter is also rated IP67 as well, and it does weigh 110 pounds. So this is a big boy of a scooter. It does have a little handle on the back that allows you to pick it up. But overall, this is a scooter that is going to be pretty heavy to carry upstairs and stuff. So for one person, I was able to move it around, but if you have a lot of stairs that you need to take this thing up like every day, if you do want to do that, this thing is definitely going to give you a workout. But because this scooter is built like a tank, it can handle a rider weight of up to 440 pounds. So yeah, you can weigh a lot on this thing and still be able to ride a very comfortable ride on this scooter. Now you also do have built-in maps navigation as well, and you'll actually get your driving directions on the display as well. And so this does work with Google Maps and Apple Maps, and you just pair this scooter to your phone via Bluetooth, and now you're able to look down and get your directions. But I recommend being very careful when you do that at those higher speeds. And this also does have an electronic horn. pretty loud and nice to use in traffic. And also underneath the display, you will find a USB-C port, which is nice. And so you can use that to charge your smartphone if you do have it attached to the handlebars on your scooter. And most scooters do have like a USB type A port these days. So it's nice to see USB-C on this to kind of keep this scooter up with modern times. Okay, so now it's time for my speed test. I'm a little nervous, but I feel comfortable because the scooter is stable. But anyway, I'm in mode number 5 here and I'm on a nice straightaway. So let's see how fast I get up to as far as like how comfortable I am. In 3, 2, 1, boom, a nice steady start. I can easily burn out if I wanted to. All right, here we go. We are already at 38 miles per hour, 40 miles per hour, 47. Oh my gosh. Woo! I hit 50 miles per hour that quick on this thing. This thing is a monster. And so let me keep going a little bit faster here. And we are cruising, baby. So my GPS app is around like, I would say like 7 or 8 miles per hour behind. So it's probably somewhere there in the middle, but I definitely think I've hit, oh my goodness, I'm going throttle all the way down. Oh man, definitely feel like I hit like 50 just as far as like the speed on this thing, but I let go of the throttle. Now I'm coming to a nice controlled stop. I haven't hit the brakes yet, but now I'm gonna hit the brakes and come to a very nice, smooth stop here. So yeah, these nut brakes are really nice, and just the acceleration on this thing, it is crazy. Hopefully my drone actually kept up with me, but yeah, this thing is fast. Now this precision thumb throttle has 0 dead zone too, so that's how I'm able to just really accelerate to a rapid speed, but at my own pace. And now these aren't off-road tires, but I'm gonna go down this little bit of a rocky road here just to see how stable I can get it here. And yeah, the braking is just so good that I'm able to stop when I need to, but when I release it, it's still very controlled. And we got some loose gravel here, but I think I might make it through as long as I don't jam down on the acceleration here on the throttle. But now we're off, and I'm gonna get in some grass here just to see how we do. Not bad. Definitely would be better with off-road tires as that option, but still not bad if you just need to go off into some grass for some reason. Now we're gonna make our way back here, and let me get down here some. Oh yeah. Still, again, very nice control. And now this hill is gonna be a nice little test, even though I've already done my hill test. So I know this thing will eat up any hill, but do have some loose gravel here, so I'm gonna try not to burn out and slip. But we're making our way up, and okay, I'm slipping out here a little bit. Look, I know when to stop. But anyway, yeah, this thing is so fun. Now the scooter also comes with 11-inch pneumatic tires, meaning that they are air-filled, and you can either choose between on-road or off-road tires. I do have the on-road tires for this particular version, and you don't see any fenders on this model because this is a pre-production model, but the standard version or the production model will be coming with fenders. So even though like when I burn out, because this scooter weighs a lot, it is still very balanced. Like the front is not gonna be lifting up as much as I've used on previous solar scooters. So they've gotten the weight distribution very tightly done on this scooter, I would say. So also just going down this hill, I don't feel like the stem is like bending or anything. And I weigh around 220 pounds, so I'm not a light rider myself. But the scooter is able to handle my weight and just handle it going up and downhill, and it doesn't feel like it's stressing or struggling at any point. And just being able to press down on this thumb throttle like this and get up to speed is never boring. Now on this scooter, you will find 2 charging ports. Now, if you just only use the one included charger that comes with this scooter, it will get you fully charged in around 6 to 7 hours, but you can always buy an additional charger to cut that charging time down to, I think, around like 4 or 5 hours or so. Now, one thing I would caution you is that the thumb throttle does stick out a little bit when it's not engaged. So if you do have this scooter just sitting around, make sure you turn it off just in case someone wants to, you know, grab the handlebars and they might accidentally hit that thumb throttle, because it does stick out more than other traditional throttles that I've used. But now I am at my hill test, so I put it in mode number 5, which is the most powerful, and I'm gonna try not to burn out too bad on this. But 3, 2, 1, boom. And I mean, this is crazy. This is crazy. I'm actually slowing down because I do have a car in front of me, but this thing went up that hill, which normally I have e-bikes that might struggle to get to like 20 miles per hour, but I was easily able to get up to speed. I don't even know exactly how fast I went up that hill, but yeah, I was holding it back. So this scooter is easily a hill climbing scooter. I would put this against any type of hill that you want. So hopefully one day I can ride this like in California somewhere with a lot of big hills, but yeah, this thing is a beast. Now this is a pre-production model, so there are a couple of things that needed some fine tuning, like one of the Hyperion stickers actually came off when I was doing the unboxing of it, and also a piece of the 360 lighting needed me to kind of add some more glue to it to keep it to stick. But again, this is pre-production. Some of those things I've already communicated with the brand, and they're already aware of some of those things, so they'll make sure those things get tidy up by the time this thing launches for customers. Now the deck for this scooter is very big and wide. I don't remember the exact dimensions, but it's plenty room for my size 12 feet, so I can put my feet next to each other with no problem. But you also have this little like ramp on the back where you can actually put one of your feet there, and this is really good for going at those higher speeds. Now the scooter does have a folding mechanism, so you have this knob on the front, unscrew that, and then you have this little pin that you pull out a little bit, and then you're able to fold the stem down. Now there's no way to kind of lock the handlebars in place when you do have it folded, so if we do load this into your car, make sure you have some way to kind of make sure that handlebar stem is not going to be flopping around anywhere. Now the kickstand on this scooter is also pretty beefy as well. You can see that it has a lot going on with it from your traditional kickstand, but yeah, it does a good job at holding up this scooter with all the weight that it does have. Now to get into the settings of the scooter, you just press down on the plus and minus button for like a second or two, and then now you have options to be able to change certain things. And now you can change the braking power. You can also add a passcode to be able to start this scooter, like a 4-digit passcode if you want. And you can also unlock the scooter with your phone if you do have it paired with Bluetooth as well. And so yeah, the scooter does have different riding modes that you can see in the settings, like Tour and Eco and Sport mode. And from my understanding, it's just a difference in the top speed in each one of those modes, which I'm assuming that Eco mode is just gonna lower down that top speed so you can get a longer range. And this is a nice test right here because this is very bumpy. Oh yeah, no problem. All right, so look, so I had a couple people that really admired this scooter, and I've been getting a lot of people, looking at the scooter, asking questions about it, and that's a good thing. And so yeah, this Solar Hyperion is just a monster of a scooter. But unlike in the past, when I've reviewed scooters that have similar power, maybe not as powerful, but similar to it, I felt like more intimidated than I do actually on this scooter because it's super stable. The suspension is very nice, and the braking is what I would call reliable. And I feel like even going at high speeds, when I do press down on the brake, it's not going to like flip me over. I'm able to gently press down on them and come to a stop in a very safe distance. So this scooter is one of these scooters that is one of those like car replacements, I would say, at the price, but also at this performance range that you do get with this. So I'll drop a link down below to this Solar Hyperion, and it'll take you to the website. Make sure you check it out. If it is an affiliate link, that will help support this channel. But like always, I do want to thank you for watching this video. Let me know what you think about this scooter down below in the comments, and I will catch you later. Peace.